My name is Alberto Morato. Everybody calls me Bert. How long have I been skating, man? Probably about 22 years, something like that. When I first picked up a board back in like 02, 03, something like that. I was like 14, about 14, 15 when I started. Yeah, he was like 2, I think. That fool, he was definitely a ground man when he started. I started skating after Tony Hawk's and shit, you know. I feel like that's a lot of people's story from back in my day is the whole Tony Hawk thing. And you would watch the videos, you know, they got the little misled youth clips for Jamie Thomas. I forgot who else was in that game. Oh, Kareem, dude, Kareem Campbell, fucking hard flips and shit. And yeah, it's pretty much what got me into it, man. What happened was there was dudes at school that would skateboard, and I thought like, damn, dude, that shit's cool, you know, just fucking seeing dudes fucking trying to do kick flips and shove it's and stuff. I remember thinking like, a kick flip, like that is fucking the epitome of like, greatness, man. Like you're a badass fucking skater if you know how to do a kickflip. So that was always my goal. Like I want to at least start skating and like learn how to do a kickflip, and I think maybe I'm good after that. If I get bored with it, fuck it, at least I can say, hey, I know how to kickflip, you know. So I think that was more so my motivation. But yeah, it was definitely peers, bro, around me. It was in style back in that day too, man. Like a lot of fools would fucking, I think also they would show me like CCSs. Fuck yeah, dude, with the catalogs. And I remember thinking, dude, why the fuck is this shit so expensive? Like,
did you ever actually order shit from CCS?
No. Well, I think I did once or something, but then after a while I started discovering blankdecks.com. Shit, I don't know if anybody knows about that, man. Or Skate Warehouse, that was fucking badass too. And then CCS started having shit on sale, so like that also helped. But no, I mean, not really CCS, but I definitely have the mags though. The thing is, man, like I've been doing this shit, like I said, about 22 years in the scene. So I've had different periods of different times in skateboarding for myself, you know. Obviously there's one where, you know, the first period where there was no skate parks. I grew up, when I was growing up, we didn't have skate parks. We had street, man, we had shit like this. And a lot of the downtown scene in San Benito, you might not believe it, but downtown San Benito, downtown Harlingen, there used to be a huge scene down there, man. And I remember that like a really great period in skateboarding, man. It was just, the skate park times was awesome too, man, after that came about, but I feel like it never quite matched up to the days of Rush Street. When I started skating, I didn't skate in front of like in my driveway or anything like that by myself, really. I started more so just by going downtown and hanging out and skating with the older kids, you know, just being there around in that scene and shit and like progressing, like that was definitely like a memorable period in my skating. I mean, shit, I can go on, bro. And then, you know, then come San Benito skate park back in 2005. At that time, I'd been skating 2-3 years or something. And dude, I mean, that turned into a whole scene, dude. And I mean, that's when I met you, you know, obviously a couple years later, that's when I met Richard, you know, a little Prodigy and whatnot. And that's when you started to see like, damn, there's fucking skaters all over the valley and they're gonna flock to wherever there's a skate park. So big scene there too, fucking awesome times. And that lasted about had like a 10-year run. And then in 2015, they closed it down and whatnot. And, you know, it's sad, bro, to me, you know, because like I said, when I started, it was, you know, downtown spots, big scene. Skate parks came about, huge scene. And then came the Olmito Park. That's why I'm here, dude. That's, I mean, I'm not a Brownsville local at all, but I kind of am. I kind of became one when I started skating with those guys and, you know, Farmer and Manny and fucking everybody, dude, Big Brother, America Athletics, all those skate shops. And it was just so popping, dude. And like now, I mean, I can't say much either because it's not like I'm a consistent, a consistent skater anymore or skate religiously anymore. Not like before or, you know, really at all. But it's just sad, bro. Like it was just so like such a hype back then. And then all of a sudden it seems like day to night, bro. It just died, you know. And I mean, I wish that there was still a scene around. I mean, I know I'm not a part of it anymore, but even just to see it, dude, like every now and then I'll go to a skate park, like my local there in Harlingen at the Boys and Girls Club, you know, and just nobody there, bro. It's like, shit. I've never been one to skate by myself, dude. Like, I don't like it. I never liked that. There's a lot of dudes that grew up that were cool with that, but I've always had to be skating with somebody. I don't want to fucking do, you know, a fucking nollie crook or some shit and like by myself. Like, no, yeah, like there's no hype there, you know? and I feed off of people. That's just my personality in general. But for skating, especially, I've always needed that. Like I've always needed the camaraderie. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a sad thing, bro, that it's like that now. But I guess it's because skateboarding's not as independent as it used to be. You know, before it was more so a more creative outlet. I feel like now it's just some corporate fucking marketed thing that, don't get me wrong, man, I'm happy to see the progression of the sport I've always loved, but now I'm calling it a sport. I never used to call it a sport, you know, I used to just call it skateboarding. It's what we did, it's what we fucking, I'm always gonna skate regardless, man, that's never gonna change. But yeah, I mean, definitely in terms of the scene, like, I wish it was still there, but shit, man, times change. I was never really part of a crew. I was just kind of always mixed up with everybody, you know. I never had like certain people that I would only skate with them or I would always skate with them. It was more so like, where was I? Who was there? Like, shit, let's go. I feel like everybody in the valley, at least from back in the day, has skated with me at one point or another, or had a sesh with me, because I've always just kind of jumped into like everyone. I mean, that's how I am. I insert myself into all sorts of shit, and that was no different, dude. Like, I never had one that was like, oh, like the whatever. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of any.
The one that comes to mind, but like that's like through Richie. I don't know if you're part of it. Was GTN?
Oh yeah, dude. I remember. Hey, I was in that one too, I guess, dude. I mean, yeah, I guess I could say I was. That's the one that
Snow cone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was like some Brownsville shit, wasn't it?
That's the one with. Well, yeah, it was actually, dude. Sid, I already forgot about all that, dude. That was when Big Brother. I think it was Da Tu Madre, like Chinga Tu Madre.
Yeah.
But they called it that. I think that was Bill Young. Shout out Bill Young.
And that's Manny. Yeah, I know Manny was in that.
Manny had like a Gatorade looking shirt that said Da Tu Madre on it.
Oh yeah, dude, what the hell? Yeah, I remember.
I was like, hey, you're part of GTM.
Yeah,
like,
Dude, I remember all of that, fool. But I don't remember who brought that up. But yeah, I mean, shit, definitely.
Just came about, dude.
I don't know. I wouldn't say I was like exclusively part of that or whatever, but I mean, I was definitely there, dude.
There was like one edit, like one video that came from.
Wasn't that the video you made that with the fucking?
I felt bad because I cut off Manny's nollie big spin, like short.
Oh.
He brought it up later, and I was like, oh shit. And then I ended up making a video with you and him, and then I made the landing longer.
Oh, the one where he does it over that roadblock, right? Or the road barrier? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, I do remember that.
That's crazy. There's moments like that where you can think of a fucking trick at a specific spot from so long ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's some weird fucking memory.
Because that shit was stupid, bro. Like, that thing, I don't even think I might have ollied it, bro. But other than that, I didn't do shit but ollie over that. And then this motherfucker nollie big spins it. And fucking Manny. But Manny, I mean, dude, that was Manny, dog. Like, that was motherfucking Manny. Hey, fucking Manny, bro. Yeah, he was ahead of his time, dude. Definitely played a lot of games of skate with that dude. And that dude kept me on my toes, man. I definitely progressed a lot thanks to Manny. So shout out Manny. I bet they fucking does tattoos now. Check him out. There was, yeah, obviously Big Brother, right? I was on that one for a while. Who else you said?
Habitat.
Oh, Habitat, dude. Okay, the whole story with Habitat, like, I've always, I've never really said much about it, dude. But that whole thing with Habitat, like, this was back in 06. I want to say, yeah, it was like 06. And I had sent a tape to Habitat, like, because I would skate Habitat boards all the time. And I would skate them because they would last the longest or whatever. And fucking Brian Wenning, dude, he was my idol, dude. Fucking Kerry Getz, all them dudes, Fred Gall, fucking Rob Pulowski, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but anyways, I sent them a VHS, dude, of me skating fucking just random street spots, dude. And I remember, I don't know if it was him personally, but that's what it said in the package. I ended up getting a fucking box, but it had a board and 2 t-shirts with a shitload of stickers. And it said that it was from fucking, apparently Kerry Getz sent it, but I mean, I was like, oh shit, bro. Like when that happened, like I was like, bro, fuck yeah, dude. Like that's it, right? That's it. We're going, dude. But nah, nothing ever came. I was 06. I was 18, 19. Yeah, I was 18.
Right there, dude. Like,
yeah, I was like fresh out of high school and shit. And I remember I got that box and I was just like, yo, boom. But nah, nothing came of it. But I was still like, That's probably like the closest I got. Oh yeah, blankdecks.com, we fucking had sent them a tape too. And yeah, and then they did send us, but I mean, that was Blank Decks, right? I mean, I feel like that was a lot smaller, but I got, yeah, that was dope, yeah. I mean, just to get, the only reason that I ever wanted to get any sponsors or anything was just because of just having product to be able to keep skating. You know, before it was like, well, I don't know, man, do I want to get buck on this shit? Do I want to do this shit? Because I'm going to break my shit, right? And then I'm not going to have anything I'm not gonna have a board to keep skating or whatever, and I don't have money to buy another one. So the whole thing was just to get free product. That's really all I ever wanted, dude. I really didn't like say like, I mean, fuck, obviously having GoPro or whatever back in the day that would have been cool, right? I feel like anybody starts skating is always like, dude, yeah, let's go pro or whatever. That was the main thing for me, is just to get product to keep skating. Not really, not a paycheck. I gotta fucking say, man, like, I mean, Richard was definitely one of them. Still is. Washington, fucking Duke Benavides, you know, or Duke Ray, everybody knows him as Washington. That fool's always down to fucking skate, always down to film. He's always been like down for that shit. I mean, shit, obviously back when I first started, RT, man, Margarito, fucking my homie Margarito, everybody calls him RT. But that dude, that's another dude that I fucking started skating with before the skate parks and stuff. Another dude that I progressed a lot because of, so that was another one. The homie Wally Hernandez, dude, fucking, everybody, like, nobody's gonna know who I'm talking about, but these are all cats from like 20 years ago, dude, like, that have legit not skated in about 20 years, not even stepped on a board probably. But those are definitely like my fucking like roots right there, man, like from back in the day. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those guys, bro. I feel like it's just therapeutic, man. Like I'm riding around on a piece of wood, and you got the ground fucking flowing under you, bro. Like you're just going, man. Like everything just kind of fades a bit, and then what I love about it is that you get so fixated on fucking doing something. I feel like that kind of thing drives into the rest of my life. You know, every skater knows this, right? When you're at a spot or the park and you're trying to get something, you know, even now, man, if it's a piece of shit fucking back nose grind that anybody can do, but I you know, used to have them on lock, but I don't anymore, right? And I'm trying to fucking get it. I'm getting fixated on doing that I got the drive to do it and do it and do it, and I just don't stop, and then until I get it. And I feel like that helps me. I channel some of that into my everyday life, you know, work, family, whatever, and you just keep trying until you achieve what you're trying to do. I think skateboarding builds a lot of character, man. You know, there's not a lot of, it's not for everybody, dude, and a lot of people aren't built like skaters, man. You know, just the drive we got, man, the fucking ambition, bro, yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, just the motivation, dude. Yeah, there you go, that's what I'm saying. So it's a chocolate board, fucking, and it's got chocolate wheels, and it's got, oh, they're Thunder trucks, dude. I thought they were like Royals or something. What?
I convinced you.
Oh yeah, dude, he did. Cause I mean, dude, but it was 2 boards for $100, dude, and with the wheels, not bad. Yeah, so. Yeah, man, pretty basic setup, dude. I've always fucked with Thunders, man. I've always liked the way they grind.
What size is your deck?
This one, well, I skate 8s now, but when I was growing up, or when I was like skating, whatever, it was always 775s, dude. Of fucking course.
Tiny ass.
Yeah, bro. And now I'm like, dude, these things are like fucking, it's like a popsicle stick, bro. Like how the fuck, you know, but yeah, definitely an 8, bro. An 8, and then the wheels are like, I don't know, like, I never know much about like how to 52s, but like I don't know which ones are like the size that you're supposed to get. I always ask Richard, or I would always ask like, yeah, like, cause I remember the first set of wheels I got, they were these Spitfires, like new wheels, and I thought, I guess the biggest was the best, bro, like, you know, at that time, and I got like, I think they're like 58s or something, and they were like, boom, like, oh shit. Those are 58, yeah, bro. So yeah, I never really, I guess, looked too much into the parts and stuff, but definitely the only thing that was important to me was the width, was always the fucking, how wide the board was, 775, and then obviously if it had a good concave. Other than that, man, I mean, I just wanted trucks that the fucking kingpin wasn't gonna break, and the wheels, like, yeah, bro, and the smooth wheels, like, new wheels, man, there's nothing like that feeling, dude, shit. It's hard, dude, it's hard to say, but I guess I'm gonna say only because of because of fucking tricks, style, and I fucking met this dude, and he was fucking like one of the best dudes ever, and it's got to be Mark Appleyard, bro. You know, Arto, like obviously he's fucking right up there on the list, and he's a fucking legend forever, dude. But he had great tricks and style, but I never met him, so I guess right, like that's I guess why Mark takes the cake on that one, dude, because I actually ended up. I actually ended up meeting him and shit, and he was a really cool dude. So, yeah, it has to be Apples, bro. Like, and even still, like now when I fucking see a new Apples clip on Instagram, even if it's another nollie flip no slide or whatever, which shit, I would post a bunch of those too if I had them like that. Like, I'm always like, oh, fucking new Apples clip. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't watch full length parts really, dude. But there's too much. Yeah, it's overload, bro. It's overload, and like I don't even know what to watch or what's coming out or who or what. You know, I still have my small little circle of dudes I used to know who they are. Obviously, I've seen a shitload of new guys, and they're fucking crazy, and I don't even know how any of that's possible. The new Shane O'Neill part, dude, I finally saw that yesterday. The Shane Goes To, and damn, you know, that's fucking impressive, dude. There's just way too much content, man, you know. But yeah, I mean, especially if somebody drops a part, like, you know, say if like Apples drop the part tomorrow or Arto, that's not gonna happen, right? But or Leo Romero, dude, I fucking love watching Leo Romero. He's still getting it so hard, dude, and like he's fucking awesome, bro. Like, but yeah, I mean, I have my old school little skate, like old school skaters that I follow more. Following like I don't know, like 38 Japanese kids on fucking Instagram that are like doing like fucking tray flip blunt, tray flip out and shit, and like. I'm like, holy, and then I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm following so many of these dudes, like, holy shit. But it's because, I mean, dude, it's just crazy, man. Like, a lot of us thought what's possible on a skateboard is now just insane, bro. Like, yeah, they're definitely pushing the fucking limits, man. Man, I've lived in Austin before. I stayed out in Los Angeles for a while. Houston, fucking San Antonio. Like, yeah, no. I mean, the Valley is usually where I come out to, but, you know, I mean, this is where I will always come back to, but. Yeah, no, I definitely moved to other spots. Fucking obviously LA is great. Spots out there, all the legendary spots are out there. You know, I always wish I could spend more time out there. And I mean, Austin didn't really have good spots. I don't remember them having. It's kind of, yeah, it's real kind of weird. And all of it's downtown and it's always a bust and whatnot. Yeah, man, honestly, I mean, San Antonio's got some good spots. Houston, we had Southside Park. I mean, I skated that one a couple of times, so that was pretty cool. For the most part, I've always lived here, man, you know. And when I say lived, it's like I've never actually like gotten a place out, or I have gotten a place in like San Antonio, and you know, yeah. But everywhere else was more so like just crashing there with a homie for a while or whatever. Like I've never like, I guess, lived, no, right? I've always mainly lived here. This is where home has been, but I know it's always there. The board stays in my trunk at all times, you know. Now in my truck, you know, my work truck and shit. You never know, right? When the session's gonna come up, motherfuckers want to skate. No, bro, no way. I would never have that conversation, dude. Like, that's never gonna cross my mind, you know. There's always gonna be periods, dude. Long periods, dude, where I have not stepped on a board. This is one of them, man. Like, I have not had a session a couple of months. I mean, I think the last time I skated was in Go Skate Day. It's in June or something. So it was like 4 months ago almost. I've never understood that, man, because I know a lot of guys like that. I know a lot of guys like that, bro, that just fucking, you know, and they were good, dude. Like, they were like, dude, good at like really fucking had badass tricks, style, dude. Like, I mean, I'm like, dude, how the fuck could you like stop doing that forever and just like pay it no thought and just like become like fucking, I don't know, like now you're like only into basketball or something. I don't know, man, you know, like there's nothing wrong with any of that stuff, bro. That's cool. But like, how can you say like, oh, like, nah, I'm never going to pick that up again. Like, fuck that, dude. No, that would never happen to me. And even if it gets to a point where I can't physically do it, like I'm never going to stop fucking following it. You know, it's hard to follow now, but you know, I'm always going to like be in the loop. That's at least, man. Like, you're not going to catch me walking by a Thrasher magazine and not rifling through it, bro. Like, there's no way. Even if I haven't skated in whatever amount of years or, you know, no, that's never going to happen. Not with me. The scene right now is like I said, it's dead around here. You know, really the only person that's still fucking getting it, I think, is fucking Alex Montemayor. That dude is fucking still on it, dude. He's fucking, and he works with me. Yeah. He works with me too. So we spend a lot of time working out of town, him, Richard, and I. And that, if there's any reason why I'm educated on the latest like skate stuff, It's because of him, dude. And not only that, like, he still fucking skates really good. Like, you know, we've gone out to a couple parks out there in Laredo. It's been a while, right? But we actually went to one about a week ago, and you know, I was kind of just chilling with Richard, dude. But fucking Alex Montemayor, man, that motherfucker was like popping front tails on a big ass ledge and shit. He had the locals all tripping out. Fucking really good, man. Like, yeah. So if there's any reason why I'm still even in the loop a bit, is because of him. It's always been a fucking fun ride, man. I don't think it's over yet, you know. And, you know, even though the scene's gone down in the valley and, you know, a lot of places, I guess, but I have hope we're coming back, you know. And shit, man, to anybody who is still skating, dude, I appreciate you guys keeping the fucking fire alive, man. Don't ever fucking put that shit up, man, because there's no reason to, really. There's no reason to ever fucking hang the board up for good. Not in my, you know, I don't see a reason to ever do that. So everybody in the valley, man, I mean, everybody from my Brownsville homies, San Benito, obviously, right, hometown, Brownsville, San Benito, Harlingen, man, I fucking love y'all. The whole valley, man, McAllen, everybody, man, I fucking love you guys, man, appreciate everything, and shit, man, I mean, skate or die, big dog. Well, because, man, I mean, it's just something that's a part of me, dude. It's always gonna be a part of me. That shit's never gonna stop, bro. Like, there's always gonna be the fucking skateboarding drive in me, dude, at some point. I mean, obviously, dude, I go months without skating. You know, I'm definitely not as young as I used to be. You know, so I don't, you know, skate that much or whatever. And when I do, I just kind of like cruise or do little things, but I'm always gonna keep skating, man. It's part of who I am, bro. Like, that shit, like, that never goes away. Like, regardless, dude, no matter how old I get or whatever, like, that's always gonna be a part of me, dude. So yeah, dude, fuck yeah. All right, I thought somebody was coming. I was like, fuck, we're gonna get kicked out. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Badass, bro. We didn't even talk about the spot.
I wouldn't even talk about it on fucking Jerry.
You didn't, right? We should have just gone to the ghetto dogs, dude. Why the hell do we do it here? Nah, just kidding. Nah, that's what's up, dude. Hey, that was cool, man.